The United States of America, known as Land of the Free, Home of the Brave, has come to symbolize freedom throughout the world. People from all nations and from all walks of life have called the United States home. The United States has welcomed them with open arms. Indeed, the famed Statue of Liberty is the embodiment of this dream. In New York's public education system alone, its student body represents 145 different countries. The United States has a deep affinity with Supreme Master Ching Hai. With her boundless love and compassion, Supreme Master Ching Hai has provided humanitarian assistance to many parts of the United States. In 1993, she sent relief teams to provide financial and material assistance to the victims of the 6 Midwestern states that were severely affected by heavy rain and flooding. On December 27, 1997, at the benefit concert, A Journey Through Aesthetic Realms, Supreme Master Ching Hai generously contributed $100,000 each to the Vietnam Children's Fund and the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. The following year, at another benefit concert, One World of Peace Through Music, she once more contributed generously, with 2 charity organizations being the recipients of her love. St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital received $150,000, and the Starlight Children's Foundation received a check for $100,000. Additionally, in the face of one of the worst human tragedies ever to occur on U.S. soil, on September 11, 2001, Supreme Master Ching Hai responded immediately, sending relief teams from around the country and all over the world to Ground Zero in New York City. Supreme Master Ching Hai's financial contributions amounted to over $300,000 to organizations aiding the victims. To this day, Supreme Master Ching Hai continues to extend her loving compassion to all parts of the United States, from Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky, and Alabama, to California, Florida, Texas, Hawaii, and other states. We now invite you to listen to the following discussion with Supreme Master Ching Hai and our association members in Los Angeles, California, USA, via video conference entitled Love is the Only Solution, on July 21st, 2002.
How are you? You're practicing well? Good, good to hear. You eating well, sleeping well? Doing business well? Good. I'm glad to be able to talk to you then.
Master used to say, in the future, human beings can communicate without verbal language. My question is there any way to direct disciples to use our power from spiritual practice to lift our world to that level in order to reduce misunderstandings, even wars among each other?
Oh, sure. You meditate more. You turn yourself more inward. It's not possible that everyone attains the same level at the same time, and hence the misunderstanding where we will always have. No matter how good intention that person may have or how much sincerity he wants to serve everyone else. his level might not be, up to your level, or your level might not be up to her level, and therefore we have a little bit of misunderstanding. And besides, human faculties, has always flaws. Yeah. You say something, somebody else went out and repeat it. It will be a different one, different story. And then another person repeat after that person will be even further from the original version. And that's why we should refrain from worship or judgment in case we misunderstood the events. Anyway, meanwhile, before we reach this level of complete telepathic communication from inside level, we have to endure it, bear each other, and remember that we love each other, and that is the main thing. We might be upset or angry at each other at one time or another, but love always prevails, and then we will always come back together as a family.
Dear Master, there has been more wars, fighting, and natural disasters in the world. I am very sad and worried. What should we do other than meditating more? I love you very, very much. Please take care of yourself.
I love you too, more. I love you more, and please take care of yourself too. Love is the only solution. But most of people, they conceal their love inside their heart for fear of getting hurt, or fear of the past experience that they had in encountering other peoples or other beings. So they withdraw their love. Otherwise, all of us were born with love. Love is the essence of our beings. But then when we are having collision with other beings in this physical planet or universe, we became hurt, or we became injured, either emotionally or physically or mentally, and then we keep remembering all this bad experience we harbor, or this kind of negative experience. And so we find it hard to open our love again to the world, because we worry we get hurt or let down and things like that. The reason we have war and trouble with each other, because we always live in the past. We should live like the animals. They live in the present time. They're always in the present. For example, like a dog, you just scold him, maybe you smack his bottom or something, or a kid also. But then when you call him back and love him, he come wagging tails, or the kids come running to you right away. They will not remember what you did to them like a minute ago. So this is what we should actually live our lives with each other. But sadly, we mostly live in the past, with the memories. The past is always the past, and we bring it always into the present. And then the present, in turn, will influence our future, because the present will become the past again, and then we always remember all these unpleasant events, and we find it hard to be happy in the happiness at the present moment. Similar with our practice, just like most people, they live in the past all the time. Jesus that, Buddha this, on this saint, and they forget to become a saint or to become children of Jesus, to be on his level again. The world has to forget the past at all times. Forget all the past hurt, forget all the bad events, and learn from them and grow from them, like the flowers grow from bad, foul, smelly, filthy fertilizer, but bloom into a beautiful presentation for everyone to enjoy. And this is how we can stop war and fighting and struggle and trouble. But we are still in this world. We can speak like that, and we can maybe act like that among ourselves, because we are practitioners of peace. We can enjoy peace, and we know how to get in touch with peace at any moment of trouble or sadness. But most of the people of the world, they cannot do that. Therefore, even though we practice well, we still have to share the sorrow, the misunderstanding, the war, the trouble of the world at large. We just have to practice harder so that we have more influence, more noble atmosphere to generate outside to the world. And then maybe more and more people will follow us, and then we will have less and less war. That's the only solution. Thanks for questioning. It's a good question.
It's a two-part question. As we grow spiritually, is it possible to learn to communicate with animals?
That's not our aim, honey. It's not our aim. Of course, you can communicate with animals in a soul level. The moment you quiet yourself down and you tune in with whoever animal that you want to be one with, you will be able to get his or her conversation. But mostly it's not necessary because animals, they are very simple. They can convey their love and feeling without even talking or anything. They're very simple. So if you're practicing well, you can be able to feel how the animal wants to communicate with you without even having to try. But that's not our aim. Nevertheless, if we practice, we can always feel what other beings feel, be it animals or human beings. But it's not the aim, okay? It's not the goal of our practice. When it comes, okay, it's a byproduct. Do not concentrate on that and do not wish for that because it's not really necessary. We have telepathic communicators for animals, we have doctors for animals, so we do not need to do that, yeah? But in some case of emergency, you may be able to.
Dear Master, I received in Fresno last year. I am so happy to see Master because of the peace you bestowed upon me. I feel very calm and peaceful. Thank you very much. During meditation, either I am very sleepy or when my mind is clear, I have too many thoughts. What can I do to calm down my mind to meditate well?
We all have this trouble, don't we? Anybody don't have this trouble? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
We all have. So you're not alone, okay? That's why we have to meditate every day and not just one day after initiation. The mind has been trouble for a long time, since the day of our birth. It has been recording all kind of nonsense. And it has been in a habit of receiving and broadcasting all kind of, stupid events or ideas from anybody, from any scenery. So it's doing that all the time. It's just like a radio transmitter. So when you meditate, you just ignore it and do your job. Concentrate on your wisdom center and think of noble ideas. Or if that doesn't help, you listen to some of the soothing music that you like, maybe master's music, maybe master lecture, or anything that calm you, okay? Anything good thing, like maybe sometimes classical music. It depends on what you are used to calm your mind. I do not mind what you listen, as long as it helps you to calm your mind. But it has to help you to calm your mind. And it has to be good, noble, elevating kind of music or lyric. And you try that. Leave the recording in the background, music or lecture, whatever, in the background, not at the back of your ground, but like very low volume, yeah. Or put it in your ear with the earphone, and then you can listen to those while you're meditating, softly, softly. That probably will help you in the beginning, huh? Or whenever you need it.
Before I plan a new thing in life, can I ask God or Master to give me wisdom and courage to overcome my fear? Master, please help me to overcome my ignorance so that I can get wisdom.
Sure. God always stand by, honey. Master Power always there to help you. Just open yourself up. Yeah? Be receptive. Just believe that Master Power is helping you. Tune in that power. Be one with it.
Dear Master, I miss you very much. One of my family members is very strong-minded in his negative lifestyle. And he said, "This is my life. I will experience and select my own path. The question is, could he eventually be changed, or is he just a lesson for me in my practice? Thank you, Master.
Oh, just ignore him. Okay? You try your best, but if he doesn't listen, then you take care of your own life. It's better that way. And later, he will come around. You have to be strong in yourself first, and then people will follow you. And if they don't, okay, who cares? You know, everyone has God inside, don't forget. And it's up to that God to decide what he wants to do with his life. It's really like that too. So you shouldn't worry too much.
Dear Master, God is an invisible power. When we walk, stand, lie, sit, eat, drink, and work, everything is in God. If I want to think of God all the time, what should I do? How can I know God's form so that I can think of God? Dear compassionate Master, please help explain this to guide me in the right direction.
You keep doing your meditation, and then later you will know it. Yeah? Not everyone can feel God's presence around him. Even though he see the trees, he see the flowers, he cannot detect the God's essence within them. But that's why we keep on meditating. It doesn't matter. God knows you are there. Okay? Sooner or later, you will perceive his presence everywhere. And that's what you am. Yeah? Your goal. You get there in time. I wish you the rest of the beautiful Sunday and a loving ambience when you come home to your family, and successful business from Monday on, and loving kids, easy to handle friends, business associates, everything. Lucky for you and happy for you. Until next time, God bless, and I love you very much.
We enjoyed your company for today's Between Master and Disciples here on Supreme Master Television. Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants, is up next, right after Noteworthy News. Blessed be your noble thoughts and deeds towards peace and harmony.
For more details, please see www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.